If I could go back to when I started creating content, I would be doing so much more things differently. But these mistakes, they taught me everything that I know today. Right now, the content creation world is more competitive than ever. Everyone wants to go viral, grow their personal brand, and stand out. But trust me, making mistakes is part of the process. Here's what I learned from mine and what you can learn from them so that you don't make the same mistakes. I'll break down 4 mistakes I made and how you can turn them into your secret weapon. Mistake number 1 is trying to be perfect. When I started, I obsessed over every tiny detail, often on things that didn't even matter. Getting every single word right on my script, the perfect shot, clean editing, the lighting. As you can tell, the lighting isn't the best right now. I am literally just using a single light to light myself up. But that's besides the point. My videos were so bad back then, and I'd often make videos that I would spend hours creating, only to second guess myself and not post it at all. The lesson here is perfect is the enemy of progress. In 2025, the creators who win are the ones who show up consistently, who gets better with every post, not the ones who chase perfection. So again, focus on value, not perfection. For now, aim for good enough and hit upload. Just get the idea of creating the perfect video out of your head. Mistake number 2 is comparing myself to others. I used to scroll through Instagram and TikTok thinking to myself, why don't my videos look like that? Why don't I have those types of views? To be honest, it drained my energy and it made me doubt myself. It's not a really good cycle if you ask me. The lesson here is the algorithm isn't your enemy. Your mindset is. Everyone is on their own timeline, and the best thing that you can do right now is focus on your own growth, not someone else's. Remember, comparison is the thief of joy, and that applies with content creation as well. This may not be the most... Okay, we'll try that one more time. This may not be the most flattering lighting setup, but I'm experimenting. Let's try it out. Mistake number 3 is not engaging with my audience. I used to be so focused on creating the next video that I would completely disregard the comments and the DMs of the people that are watching. Back then, I didn't realize that creating a community is just as essential as making the content. So the lesson is that your audience isn't just numbers. They're real people who support you. When you engage with them, you'll create loyal fans who will stick around. So I want to take this moment to thank you for watching this video. It really means a lot to me. A practical tip would be to set aside a specific amount of time per day, maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, to reply to comments, ask your audience questions, and even listen to their feedback. Mistake number 4, overthinking my niche. This one is a big one because this is widely talked about no matter which social media platform that you're on. For the longest time, I was struggling to define my niche. Should I stick to tech, vlogs, self-improvement? It held me back from experimenting and finding what truly resonated. So the lesson, in 2025, niches, whatever, are still important, but people connect with you more than your niche. Don't be afraid to explore different content styles. You'll find your voice along the way. To be honest, I'm still in this process. I'm sure you can tell with the content that I've been putting out recently, but the journey has been so fun. Practical tip for this portion is to think of your niche as a direction, not a prison. Share what excites you and let your audience grow with you. Perfection, comparison, ignoring my audience, and overthinking my niche. These were the biggest mistakes, but they also taught me the most valuable lessons. So if you're making mistakes, good. It means you're trying, learning, and growing. The only real mistake here is if you're not starting. I have a question. What's one mistake that you've made as a creator? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. And if you're ready to grow, join us in Creator Crew. Let's all learn from our mistakes together. If you haven't started yet or is just starting out on content creation, I'm sure you'll find this video helpful. But other than that, thanks for listening. It held me back from experimenting and truly. Mistake number 2 is comparison. I used to be so focused on creating the next video that I would completely disregard